Hello, everyone. Today we just finished up reading Rikki-Tikki. So today we've been focusing on plot this entire week and conflict. So now what you're going to do after finishing reading the story, the short story, you are going to complete this plot diagram. Now, the easy part is I already have all of the events or all of the major events already typed up for you. You simply need to move them in the correct spaces. So what you're going to do, the directions are down here. It says move the text boxes to the correct sections in order that they have happened. So if you have multiple events that happen in the rising action, they still need to be in order that they happen. This will be graded. Just for your information, the exposition, resolution, and climax will only have one text box in each of them. If you notice, they're a little bit smaller, this one, and then up here. Okay, so all you're simply going to do is take each text box, and drag it to where you think it needs to go. You would have to have each of these placed in their correct spot and in order to receive the full amount of points. If you need to go back in the story and look to see what happens, you may do that as well. So if you look here, if I go to this assignment, it's going to be worth 8 points, each point for having them in the correct spaces. And like I said, you should have on here the bulk of your stuff, a bulk of the events are going to go in here to the rising action. Okay, one goes in your exposition, bulk of them go in your rising action, one will go in your climax. You'll have a few here for your falling action, and then your resolution will also have one. So it might help to do the ones that are smaller first, and then go from there to place rest of them in order. Now, also make sure that your climax is your most interesting or most intense part of our story. Your resolution is how does the story end? Exposition, who are the characters? Where does our story take place? So this one should be where all of your characters are listed. What happens at the very beginning of the story? How do we get started on this story? If you're not sure or need some help with this, we'll be here to help you. But again, remember, this is graded. These need to go in order that they've happened in the story. And your exposition, your resolution, and your climax will only have one event in each of them.